Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. Happy Friday to all of you. Happy Friday the 13th to all of those who like to celebrate that. Whether you find it as a spooky holiday or superstitious, hope you're enjoying the day so far. Of course, it's Valentine's Day weekend. Tomorrow's the big day for everyone to enjoy with their loved ones, significant others, maybe their friends, their family. Hopefully you have some plans for that, and if not, it's still going to be a really nice day outside, it seems.
It is, and what makes it even better, if this was October, then it'd be so fitting to be a spooky Friday.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell you what, though, it's a nice warm-up coming. Finally,
nice.
I think everybody's going to be excited to see what's on the 8th day, because I think after being stuck in the freezer for several weeks, we can put that to rest finally.
Yeah, we have some relief on the way, and it sounds like this is going to be slightly longer than what we saw these 2 days earlier this week, where we saw the nice temperatures. It's going to be a little bit more of a stretch, which is good to hear.
Yes.
All right, well, before we dive into the rest of your forecast, Dustin, we do have a wonderful story out of Greenville. In celebration of Valentine's Day, we actually spoke to a couple who has been married for 55 years, and we had to ask them all about some advice ahead of Valentine's Day, marriage advice, relationship advice, what's the secret to their long-term love. So here is the Clink Scales. The Clink Scales, now 83 and 78, Bob and Kathleen, they met in their 20s, and they've been married for over 55 years now. They said that they met back in Illinois, and at the time, they were both seeing other people when they had first met, but they ended up slowly falling in love with each other, which is just so beautiful. And they have, spent their whole life. They've done a few moves across the country. They've talked about also having their 2 kids. So just really beautiful. And of course, we had to ask them what the secret is. And here's what they had to say.
Give and take. You have to be able to work with your partner and understand their relationship and what they're thinking.
All right. Well, congratulations to the Clink Scales. Hopefully they have a beautiful Valentine's Day. They're able to spend it with each other and maybe their kids too, or at least a phone call as well. But it's just so wonderful to see, love in action there, and the long term of it. So, okay, now let's talk Valentine's Day weather.
I think everybody wants to know what's going to be. It's
yes,
going to be nice.
Yes.
Cupid's going to be shooting some warm arrows in the sky. So good news for those folks trying to be outside and just taking advantage of the nice day ahead of us here in Goldsboro this morning. It's cold, a little chilly out there. Folks already at the grocery store this morning, I'm sure, trying to get some Valentine's things, or better yet, maybe you're just trying to restock after the snow we had a few weeks ago. So get some essential items with that too. But most of us, again, are quiet, not really much to complain about across here in Greenville. Morning traffic as usual. Folks are heading to work, school, vice versa. Again, should be good to go with anything out there, really. I know a lot of kids probably having Valentine's parties this morning at school.
Yeah.
I know I had a few of those growing up.
Those were always fun. Yeah, getting the little notes from your friends, lots of candy too. Gotta watch the sugar rush in those kids later today.
Yeah. Like I said, yes, I like the little conversation starters.
Those are good ones.
Those are good. You can have those like a cough drop to suck on those all day without chewing them. Currently, though, upper 20s and low 30s this morning, and they're going to become 40s this afternoon as we do so. But most of us, again, not really much of a concern for anything here. First alert radar, not very quiet, very nice here, very much appreciated after everything we've been seeing for the several weekends on end. It's been, last weekend was our only dry weekend we've had so far this year. This weekend, going to be seeing a wet one. Looks like late Sunday, though. Later on the latter half of Sunday, most likely we'll be seeing that too. That's our storm system, by the way, out west. Our afternoon planner, again, after we warm up to the 40s today, we'll get near 50 with sunshine out there. And then again, we talked about the drought early this morning, and really no change to that. So unfortunately, we're going to hopefully get some improving conditions here heading into Sunday, and the way things are looking, we are going to get a good soaking rain out of this system. Wider perspective here showcases those temperatures upper 30s, and again the lower to mid 30s later on tonight. So even the Outer Banks, it's a rarity that they don't even get above freezing for half the day. So it's going to be a very cold day with that wind blowing out that direction. Now tomorrow morning we'll warm above freezing, early afternoon upper 50s, closing in on 60s. So give or take on some spots, it's going to be a pretty nice day outside, and then chilly overnight tonight with clouds kind of filtering in throughout the evening and early morning hours of Sunday. So things are looking quite warm despite the rain coming in there. But early morning hours of Sunday, you should be good to go. And again, your wind forecast, really not much of a concern either. It's not really till late day Sunday to Saturday into Sunday, really, we get those winds cranking up there. So it's going to get quite windy at times late Sunday night into Monday morning. So just be mindful of that. Loose objects, wind chimes, the regular things you should know about. As we go towards the system itself, it's going to start out as a snowstorm out west and then turn to warmer weather as it's all liquid rainfall. Tap in the Gulf. It's going to give our areas some rainfall and heavy rain at times. But the way things are looking, winter weather stays north back towards D.C. and northern Virginia there. Meanwhile, everybody's going to be getting a nice soaking rain south of D.C. into portions of the Carolinas. So a nice soaking rain, a happy looking rainfall outlook. Hopefully for us here as we go towards by Monday morning. Again, heading on to the baseball game this afternoon, chilly, but again, most of tomorrow's doubleheader game, that second game will begin 45 minutes after the first game tomorrow, so make sure to even have some sunblock because you could possibly get a little sun on your face. Your calendar, again, continue watching the Olympics here on NBC. There's a lot of good stuff. Anything you've been checking out with the Olympics?
Figure skating. I really love watching the figure skating. Just really, really cool tricks. The one backflip was amazing by the figure skater Ilya.
Okay.
Super, super cool out there. But yeah, I've been checking in on that. I know a few of us here at WITN during one of our morning meetings, we were definitely watching curling and maybe not paying attention, but there was only just a few minutes. We were curious to see how U.S. was doing.
Yeah, it seemed like I hope they get some more gold medals today. A good weekend. Sunday's the day to watch the Olympics. Don't go nowhere. I mean, in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We have Mardi Gras kicking in right there, and then we've got the Clark Leclerc Classic. That's coming up in 2 weeks. Each day provides a different game. The first Clark Leclerc game is Rutgers. That's the 27th of February at 4:30. So that's a couple more basketball games wrapping up. I know the women's they've had an astounding record there. I think it's like 17-8 is the record.
Wow.
18 and something like that. So I think they might be on the way to hopefully have a March Madness win. So we'll see.
That'd be pretty exciting.
Get that. But other than that, the warm weather's coming.
All right, yeah, we got to get through today. Today is that one cooler day that we're seeing on the forecast. As long as we get through it, we're in for a nice treat coming soon. Of course, Sunday is when that rain's going to be coming in. It is a beneficial rain, like you said, not too many bad impacts. I mean, it will be raining all day long, so just keep that in mind for any activities or things that you need to do throughout the day Sunday.
Yeah, a little wind at times. It's going to get breezy, a little windy out there.
Sure.
No thunderstorms, no flooding, because the ground below where you think, well, the snow's melting, that's helping a little bit. But once we get 1 or 2 inches of rain in that deep soil level way down there, it's really going to appreciate the drink of water. Okay,
awesome. Well, thank you for the updates, Dustin. And thank you all for joining us this morning. We have Bernice over on Facebook tuning in this morning. Good morning to you, Bernice, saying it is a Burr kind of morning. I agree. I stepped out the door, did not like how it was feeling. I was definitely tired of it, but looks like that'll be going away pretty soon. We're almost there. But thank you again for joining us. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Please stay safe and happy Valentine's Day.